saw here for 45 minutes, we see the face of this World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwabe, as you call him. He seems to be a one-man band. Now, I mean, he's got to have others, part of his minion, and we know that Yuval Noah Harari's a part of the whole movement there, but why do we only see this aging man as the spokesman for an outfit that's trying to unite the world as one? Does he have a backup team behind him? Does he have somebody ready to swoop in and maybe even take over his position? All we see is Mr. Schwab.
Yeah, there is an enormous network of people that Klaus Schwab is kind of serving as the front man for. Yeah. And in the book, Deep State, that you mentioned, I actually spent a lot of time going through the organizations, the secret organizations, and also the semi-secret organizations, and even the above-ground organizations that are involved in this agenda. I think they kind of throw Klaus Schwab out there as the front man because he seems kind of smart, right. German technocrat, engineer. People have confidence that he knows what he's doing. But ultimately, even more important than his minions who are under him and those behind him who are kind of, I think, pulling the strings and setting the agenda that he is such a spokesman for. The Apostle Paul teaches us just so clearly in Ephesians chapter 6, and the whole Bible talks about it, but it's so clearly articulated in Ephesians chapter 6 that this is not just flesh and blood, right? It's a war against powers and principalities. And so ultimately, I think when you look at Klaus Schwab, you need to recognize that it's not just a human enemy. What we're dealing with here is demonic. It's from the pit of hell. And I have no doubt that many of these people are literally inspired by demons and by Satan himself to do and say the things that they're doing.
Well, he put this together in 1971, so it's been around. He's been around for it just seemed that he's clearly the front man, he's clearly the spokesman, and there's got to be a team of probably legions of tens, 20, hundreds behind him. Doing his bidding. And
he has a board of directors, too, for the World Economic Forum. And if you look at the people that are selected to serve here, they are unbelievably influential in their own right.
Sure.
Larry Fink is one that comes to mind. He's the guy who runs BlackRock, which is the biggest asset manager on planet Earth, over $10 trillion under management just through that institution. Then you add in their Aladdin supercomputer artificial intelligence program. Tens of trillions of dollars around the world are literally allocated and invested based on what Larry Fink thinks. And so when you have people like that serving on the board of the World Economic Forum, it's clear that this is a massive international network. Klaus Schwab is just the guy they like to put on TV.
Okay, all right, very good.
Well, great. Let's show a couple of video clips. Again, Alex, thank you for sharing all of those video clips with us already. And I just so appreciate you pointing us back to have confidence in God, because it's easy to fear, right? But over and over in the scriptures, be not afraid, be not afraid, be not afraid. And I appreciate that.